stock crypto credit moves. Good evening, YouTube. We're back for another video. I wanted to discuss something that I'm actually discussing late. I mean, I knew about it as soon as it happened, but I've been away and I didn't get a chance to do videos on it. I've actually removed. Uh, if I had any links up, I removed them from EminiFX. But guys, it did scam out last week. I just didn't get it around to doing this video till now. But let's just go over it briefly. So, according to United States Attorney, Southern New York, Eddie Alexandria, who was the CEO of EminiFX, was indicted. He elicited $59 million in investments from hundreds of investors and making false representation and connected to EminiFX trading platform. Alexandria was arrested this morning. Actually, it was last Thursday, and will be presented later today before Judge Magistrate Catherine Parker in the United States District of Southern New York. Eddie allegedly was induced in his clients to invest over $59 million with promises of huge passive income returns via proprietary trading platform called EminiFX. In reality, no such technology existed. Alexandria is alleged to have invested very little of the money, most of which he lost and transferred to his own personal accounts, pay for luxury items for himself. So guys, we know that when we put our funds into these platforms, there's a big risk associated with it. So that's why I try to mention in every video, we only want to put in what we can afford to lose. And all crypto platforms are high risk. But this is unacceptable. And I'm glad that the government got involved and they took him down. He needs to be arrested and held accountable because we're trusting these CEOs with our funds to make a profit. The 9% a week, on my first video, I mentioned that this is high risk. I knew what I was getting into, and what I put in, I could afford to lose. But I know some people put in more than what they can afford to lose, and we have to use situations like this as learning lessons to put in what we can afford to lose. 9% a week. I've seen some platforms that have done it for a while, but it's not sustainable. So on hypes, you want to put in maybe smaller amounts, and you definitely have to get in early. There's money to be made, but it's not sustainable, even with this platform and any other. I bring platforms to the channel that are stable, but for whatever reason, we're addicted to hypes. We want fast money. And with fast money, there's a chance that it's not going to last as long. So that's just something that we have to hold ourselves accountable for as well. I definitely hold myself accountable, and I try to put out different platforms that have different risks. But I notice most people want high returns, and with high returns come high risk. So this guy definitely was not in this. He was in it for his own benefit. So he's being held accountable, which I'm happy for. So now, I feel bad for anybody that lost money, but I don't think that the money is lost because the government has actually taken over EminiFX. So if you guys don't already know the information, you can actually send an email to EminiFX receiver at rainslaw.com. I'll put this information in the description. You can actually just send an email. They're going to send your email back, just asking for your email and how much you actually invested. So I believe that a lot of the funds were captured in time. So I think it may take a long time, especially with the government, to get your money back. but not all is lost. But it might take a year or 2 years for them to be able to sort through um, the platform in order to actually get your money back. So it says, pursuant to an order of the United States District of Southern New York, in a case of captioned commodities future trading commissions, Eddie Alexandria EminiFX has David A. Castleman has been appointed as temporary reliever over EminiFX. The receiver is not operating EminiFX as a trading platform of any kind. Please do not continue to use EminiFX in any way or try to deposit any additional funds into EminiFX. Send all requests to receiver and his staff at eminifx.receiver@rainslaw.com. The receiver also encourages all claimants to send information only to this email above. The receiver is not asking any individual investors to pay a fee in order to submit their information. The website will be updated in the near term. Please continue to check back for updates as they become available. So let me see if I actually can access the website now. Let's see what's going on. So it popped up really fast. Anybody that's been in this platform knows that it takes 17,000 years to get in. It's amazing how it just pops up after the damn thing scams out. So let's go ahead and get in here, see what's going on. We able to log right in. So of course, last week I didn't get a payment. That would have been nice, but it didn't happen. I withdrew 1873. So I'm guessing that they're going to make some kind of updates to this website, I'm assuming. So you have to definitely send them an email to get the correspondence back. So they have responded to my email and they asked me for my email address, how much I invested, and a good telephone number to be reached at. That's the information that they're going to ask you. But I don't know how they're going to actually repay funds. I don't know if it's going to be through the website or not, because I haven't gotten my 700 or 14. I can't even withdraw. So, guys, like I said, usually when a receiver is actually assigned a case in a scam, you usually get your money back, but it's not going to be something that happens right overnight, because they might have 15 or 20,000 emails they have to go and they actually go through and see how they're going to actually go about issuing the funds out. And then also too, the price of Bitcoin changes. It's just so many different things that's going to make this take longer to get your funds back. But like I said, I have been involved in other scams, and sometimes, most of the time with these attorneys, you do get your money back, but it could be a year or two. I'm just keeping it honest. So, like I said, they're going to ask for the full name of your EminiFX account, the best email you can be reached at, and please confirm the way you want to communicate in the future via this email, your cell phone number, and the amount you invested. Due to the substantial volume of communication, we cannot respond to every email or voicemail at this time. It pretty much says David A. Castleman is appointed temporary reliever with full power over equity in EminiFX. Mr. Alexandria was taken into custody by the FBI on May 12th and was charged with fraudulent scheme and over $59 million. So it's just pretty much saying the same thing here. The receiver is not operating EminiFX as a trading platform of any kind. So, guys, unfortunately, schemes happen. We have to just make sure we're protecting ourselves and putting in what we can afford to win, or to lose. Again, I'm not your financial advisor. I'm just a guy on YouTube trying to show you how I take risks to make cash flow. Anything I say should be used as entertainment purposes only. Like, share, subscribe, comment. Until next time, signing off.